Hi guys, my name is Louisa and I'm a newly graduated family medicine physician that just started her job as a nocturnist, hospitalist, and just finished my 12 stretch of night shifts. And I was just trying to get back to real life and get back out of that nocturnal lifestyle that I was having. So I was thinking if I'm in the sun and doing something exciting, then that'll help me. Unfortunately, where I live, it's right now super gloomy and foggy, so not much sun to see. And I'm still outside. So I have the weekend to kind of decompress and get back to the normal schedule. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me to see what we can do. So right now I'm gonna go shopping for some decorations for Halloween because that's coming up and see if I can find some nice things. I live in a very rural area, so not much options for shopping. So I'm gonna try Target and TJ Maxx and places like that and see what I can find. And yeah, if you have been doing night shifts and have any suggestions on how you get back to normal, let me know. I would love some suggestions. But yeah, and for those of you who don't know, nocturnists, hospitalists are the people who admit patients from the emergency room to the hospital during the nighttime and also cover patients during the nighttime. So patients who get sick and are already in the hospital but get sick or, you know, they get worse or they have some needs, then you also take care of that. So it's just, you're doing the hospital doctor job just at night. So that's really what my new job is. So we can also talk about other things like confidence after residency and how um, that transition is from being a resident to an attending and the roadblocks I've noticed in this past few days or the past 3 months since graduating. So let's go and see what we can find for Halloween decorations first, and then we can chat more.
Here, as you can see, I went to Target and was just looking around to see the decorations. I saw this bottle opener that was snake shaped, was pretty cool, and just marble pumpkins here and there. And then here I saw some decorations for outdoors, but I didn't really like them so much. I think they were too colorful for me, for Halloween purposes. I don't know. And then think on this aisle, yeah, I saw this skeleton that has that hat on. I thought it's really cute. It was $180 though, and I don't know. Do I deserve a $180 skeleton after working 12 nights? I don't know, but I thought that I'll just remember about it and get it later, maybe. Um, but I didn't really find anything else that was exciting at Target. So then I decided to go to TJ Maxx, and this is all they had in the Halloween section. They mostly had Christmas stuff like this. So then, yeah, then I just went home and didn't buy anything really.
So I didn't really find anything at Target, and then I went to TJ Maxx, and it was mostly Christmas stuff, like I showed. So did not really buy a bunch of decorations for Halloween. And now we're gonna go have dinner and see where the rest of the night takes us.
Went to this local restaurant, had the fried seafood and the mushroom pizza for dinner.
So today is Sunday. Yesterday was a bit rough because I got really tired and got really sleepy. Although we were watching the Tron movies, the older ones from the 82 and the one from 2010. Couldn't really get through the second movie. And then today we finished that so we can go to the movies and watch the new one. And then decided to come and do a hike. There's this one hike we always do. It's a 1.5 mile loop hike and it's super pretty. It's a pretty average hike. It's not very hard, but it's really nice because you are literally surrounded by these giant trees, as you can see. And yeah, it's really nice. Although I did not realize it's gonna be getting this cold. It's October and it feels really cold. Anyways, so I was thinking that uh, the hike will probably be good for getting the body back onto the normal uh, timeline. And then I guess one struggle I had this past 12 days when I was working, I'll share that, is finding some confidence with certain things. For example, if you know something for certain and you've learned this fact and you know something to be true, but then someone who has more experience than you, is a specialist and knows more than you, tells you to do something else that you really know is wrong, finding the confidence to say no to that. Anyways, as I was saying, finding the confidence in you to be like, yeah, I am a newly grad, but I actually am pretty sure this is not the right thing to do, and speaking up, or not even, or just not listening, because you do have the authority now. And I think it's so hard to come out of that mindset where you are the resident and you are being told to do things, and kind of can't really fight even with attendings. When you're on a team and they give a recommendation you don't agree with, then you don't really talk back. But as an attending, you kind of have the right to talk back or question things. So it's an interesting change to get into that. And then I don't know, do you guys have like any similar experiences or anything like that in different fields? I don't know, it's interesting to compare it even with between fields, because it's like all I've known is medicine and how the hierarchy works here, but I'm sure similar things are in law or accounting or I don't know, software engineering, whatever type of job you do. I'm sure there's similar things. Let me know. Okay, I'll check in later.
So here are some clips from the hike. This is a 1.5 mile loop. We do this one pretty often, but it never gets old. With each season, it has a different energy and just has this different look to it. And it always feels rejuvenating and very grounding when we go and do this hike. So enjoy. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. I will start posting more, and I'm not really sure what direction I'm going with, but hope to create my online community. Thank you for watching.